Hello, everyone. I don't know how this happened, but I managed to get a lot of information about episode 74, and so much more info given exclusively by Dafuk Boom. Not much people have seen these exclusive leaks, so stick around to the end to see every new exclusive info about episode 74, and like this video. But before we get to the exclusive info only I have gotten, I want to analyze this thing first. The thing is that YouTubers Steak and Elite Cameraman interviewed Dafuk Boom. Well, it turned out that there was something hidden in the stream, and if you look at this bacchanal, not separately, but holistically, as a big picture, you can get a clear message about the future of the series. Speaking of the secret question, I'll talk about it at the very end, and I'll also have an official announcement to Elite. So be sure to put like and watch till the end, because at the very end, besides everything I have listed, there will be today's main conclusion, which you will definitely like. Anyway, here we go. Let's start right away by saying that this is a real Dafuk Boom, not a fake. I just noticed that for some reason it seemed like a PR move to many and Dafuk Boom has no connection to Steak. But after Boom's interview with Elite Cameraman, there is no question whether it's a real Dafuk. So let's not drag this out any further and start parsing his answers, and there is a lot to parsing. What is interesting is that when Steak asked if the series will end with a Skibidi toilet, he said no, as I think there is some truth in this. Because even if hypothetically in a couple of years the series will end, no one canceled the restarts, sequels, or moves to his other new projects. After all, no one will deny the fact that this series has long since become not just a local joke or a temporary joke, which today is remembered and tomorrow is already forgotten. Everyone understands that it is a phenomenon that has spawned a whole separate niche in YouTube, because a huge number of YouTubers inspired and began to complement and even more increase the fan community with the help of multiverses and other types of animation. So Dafuk Boom will definitely not finish it, and if it ever does, he'll keep coming back to it and keep us happy with new additions and references. Steak also asked a question about Titans. Can you tell me where the Titans will go? Will Speakerman Titan and Cameraman Titan fight? And one of Elite Cameraman's questions was also about Titans. Will Speakerman Titan and Cameraman Titan go to fight or to improve? Boom replied, they can do both. And judging by Dafuk's answer, the Titans don't seem to be going back to base, and the Alliance will have to rebuild the Titans on the move. I have a theory on how they can be improved without risking being attacked. Perhaps the Titans will hide in some sort of cover, and all the parts needed to repair and improve them will fly there. However it happens, one thing is certain. In episode 74, Speakerman and Cameraman Titans will not go into battle. They are not crazy to fight someone in such a condition. Tomorrow I will have a video where I will prove to you that in 74 episode will be exactly TV Man Titan in the main role. So subscribe so you do not miss. And while we are talking about Titans, there was one more question from Steak. Will there be a new Titan? Dafuk's answer was in the form of a sticker where Cameraman Titan shows a like. That means the new Titan will be. But who will he be? Elite Cameraman asked him for details, and Boom said it's a character we've seen before. So where could the new Titan come from and why would he be needed? I thought about it and realized that since we've seen this character before, this Titan could be one of the villains, because there are enough Titans in the Alliance, and creating an additional Titan in the same race is at least strange. Elite himself suggested that it could be G-Man, as there are other containers that could contain the parts to turn into a full Titan. Taking into account that G-Man has a core, this is a plausible theory. However, I'm guessing that Astro Toilet, who was badly crippled in episode 72, could also qualify as the new Titan. Dafuk Boom needs to show the great power of this race, so improving Astro Scorpion to Titan, it would make sense from a story point of view. And most interestingly, will the simp cameraman return? To which we received the answer that our favorite character will return in 74 episodes. You have no idea how much joy I had when I found out about it. We were waiting for him for 16 episodes. Most likely, simp cameraman will be the decisive link in the battle, which will be in 74 episodes. Dafuk has said more than once that there are big plans for the simp, which we will finally see soon. Many fans have been waiting for his battle with Plunger, and for what reason I think you already know. And since the Plunger is no longer there, paint or measure in the physical world, it turns out that he will simply return as an ally to the Alliance. but I think there's a huge possibility that he'll have a non-standardized attitude toward the war. The Alliance basically left him for dead, the love of his life rejected him, and the Plunger became his rival. It's a very common and default story of good guy turned villain, so I think the simp cameraman won't be so good. I'm not saying he'll be working for the Skibidi toilets, although I wouldn't rule it out. However, he'll most likely be against everyone or a secret agent, because a long time ago we saw that Dafuk Boom has the exact same tie as simp cameraman. So anything is possible. I was also interested in Boom's answer about the Astro toilet leader, and since he said we'll see in the future, so there are two possibilities here. Either it's one of the characters Boom has shown us before, but we had no idea he was the one in charge of the Astro race. Or, which is more likely, he hasn't shown this Astro toilet who gives commands yet, as I think it was this leader who communicated with the UFO toilet in the additional scenes, and I noticed that the glow of the screen at that moment was red. So most likely this character will have red energy like Astro Juggernaut. There was also a question about Male 07, and based on the answer I guess he won't be in the show. However, we saw a troll leak of this one where he was doing mewing and you could clearly see the Astro toilet UFO cannon behind him. So I wouldn't jump to conclusions, especially his appearance would be quite in the style of Dafuk Boom. I told you about my theory on this in this video. Now let's touch on the YouTubers a little bit. When asked who is better, Elite Cameraman or Dada Bio, he said Elite. And when asked how he felt about the Dom Studio multiverse, he replied, Goofy hopefully next time Steak will ask something about me too. It will be interesting to see his reaction. Next comes either very Rofel answers like TV Daddy and other, or Dafuk very masterfully evades them by saying things we've known for a long time. I wish I could dodge questions so professionally. It's not for nothing that Dafuk made himself a secret agent in the show. He's a secret in life too. But among all of them were asked questions that give us a little but very interesting information, namely about the Speakerman base and the elite agents. We have seen the base and cameramen and hidden TV men. Now we are waiting for the base of our favorite dancers. It is a pity, of course, that he did not hint us in what episode it will happen. But what about the elite agents surprised me that there will be someone else besides the new TV man. But it was at the same time and predictable. Hardly Boom did not use the death of Plunger and Black Speaker in order to lead in the plot of new interesting characters who will delight us with their appearance. And at the end, let's talk about the most secret and the main question of the day. The thing is that in addition to the 15 official questions, there was also the 16th. So Elite Cameraman, let's make a deal. Next time you talk to him, ask for Camera Woman's number. I need this number for business purposes, nothing personal. This time there were a lot of questions. Some of them helped us to reveal a little bit of mystery of episode 74, and some of them gave us a hearty laugh.